Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Adam, and I just thought I'd apologize for the audio on the first few episodes of Escape Pod. I haven't really soundproofed my recording studio, and the floors are made of wood. They're not carpeted or anything, so sorry about that. I have foam. I'm going to be doing soundproofing one of these weekends whenever I'm free, but until then, I really can't, so I hope you guys understand. And I hope you guys like the first episode of Escape Pod. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks. Peace. Thor, have you ever stuck your pee-pee in your shirt and tucked it in and walked around your house naked?
I believe some call that chipmunking, but no.
Welcome to the podcast.
Well,
Hi, I'm Adam.
And I'm Thor.
And we're from RocketBaby Productions, and this is the first time we're doing this, so we don't know really what to do, actually. Now we're going to turn up the gain a little bit, because that's professional. Thor, how about Dragon Ball FighterZ?
I don't know much about Dragon Ball FighterZ, including how it plays or what the gameplay looks like.
So, do you know what Guilty Gear is?
Yeah, okay.
It's made by the people that make Guilty Gear.
Okay, cool.
So, and it's 3D rendered, so it looks kind of weird, but at the same time it looks really good. So there's this weird fucking clash between 3D and 2D.
I think I've seen a little bit of footage, actually.
Yeah, and they just released a character called Majin Android 21, and it looks like an OC. Like a really bad OC.
Majin Android 21.
Yeah.
So the Majins...
no, she's a girl with, like, brown hair.
Okay.
And she's, like, one of the main antagonists in the game, I'm pretty sure. But she has a form for fighting called Majin Android 21. And I don't know why.
Are all of the Majins fat?
No. Have you not seen Super Boo? Hold on, let me pull up a picture.
I thought Majin Buu was the fat form.
Hold on, let me look up Super Boo.
But I maybe just be thinking of, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, all of the Majins are fat?
This is Super Boo.
What is Majin, then?
He's Satan.
What?
Look at him, he's pink. He's also buff.
That he is. And he has a M on his belt.
Yeah, he's a demon, kinda. He's like an alien.
Well, he's cool.
That's after he fucking absorbed Gohan.
But what does Majin mean?
Satan.
Okay.
Majin means Satan.
I didn't get that, but alright.
There's Bibbidi, which is a wizard that created him. Bobbidi, who's the one that controlled him after Bibbidi died. And Boo. And Disney fucking sued Toei Animations. They said, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Toei... They did some good stuff with that show.
They did.
And gaming schemes.
They're great.
All kinds of good stuff.
Akira Toriyama, the funny boy.
Yeah, he's
Mr. Akira. Thor. You watch Stranger Things?
Season 2?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen season 2.
There's a guy named Bob. He's fat.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Cool. If anybody watches this, I think it needs to be made clear that we didn't have topics, if it hasn't already been made clear.
Yeah, let's talk about the failed thing folder that you were telling me about earlier, of the failed shit.
Right, there was... When was that? Sometime in December, maybe?
Yeah, whenever you recorded Chef B?
Yeah. In December, we went to Grammel's house.
Yeah.
And we recorded like a good deal of footage for Chef B, which is a show we had in the works. That looks bad.
It does.
And we tried to record a third Fan 13, but due to not budget, but time constraints mostly, it failed.
What, for the Fan 13-3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say that's the big reason was...
It was getting dark outside and we didn't want to fucking reschedule.
Dark, and we were disorganized.
And we wanted to watch Blade for some reason.
Well, we wanted to watch Blade so that we could do Blood on the Gun, the other movie.
Oh, yeah.
But mostly just everybody, it was a whole mess, and everybody had plans that like came up and things, and so that failed. But I had the footage on my camera in my house, so I put it all on a Google Drive folder.
And now we're gonna use that, and we're gonna put sad piano music over it, and we're gonna let you guys watch it later.
Yeah.
So you might see that sometime soon.
You guys are gonna, all of our, what is it, like a whole
21. Hold on, let's pull it up.
Fans
looks like a RocketBaby right now.
All 20 RocketBaby fans are gonna get to see what could have been.
We have more viewers than that.
Yeah, but we have more views.
Our viewing number is like in the thousands now, I'm pretty sure.
Can you check?
Yeah, we could here in a little bit.
Can you check like the stats of how many people have watched it? Is that a thing?
Maybe. That's
Okay.
only 70, 80, whatever fucking views.
Huh.
Holy shit, it has 16 likes now.
Wow.
Nice. It has 37 subscribers.
Okay.
It increased by 10.
Well, not even that many people watched that apparently.
What, this?
Oh wait, never mind. I was thinking of likes as the views, but that's wrong.
257 people watched it.
Yeah.
Most of those are me.
Yeah. So yeah, to anybody who cares, there's gonna be that footage.
It'll be
eventually. I think that footage is really funny.
Nobody likes it though.
Yeah,
Makes me really sad.
I don't know why the star of those shorts hates him.
Who? Brendan?
Yeah. He hates all of the failed Chef B stuff immensely, and I'm not quite sure.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to be funny. We could have an editor make it funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But we have a lot of like takes of the same short bit at the beginning. He's got like a toy revolver, and he's just playing around.
Yeah.
Every take is Brian like, okay, go, and he's like, wait, did you say go? And it's like,
oh my god,
Brian just didn't stop filming it. So there's like a couple minute long takes where just nothing happened because Brian wasn't clear or Brendan.
Dude, Minecraft Gaming has 69 views.
Woo!
Hell yeah, someone's been sharing it.
Yes, all my favorite.
Who's Liam?
Liam would be Sambo's sister's boyfriend.
Oh, you're welcome, Liam.
He's a pretty good guy. He appreciates our work, and
calm down.
He appreciates our work, and he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's funny.
And he wants to help us film the fourth movie.
What the really fucking neon one?
No, that's gonna be the sci-fi movie. Just the fourth Fan 13 because he's a film
it's gonna be Fan 13 Apocalypse. It's gonna be all cyberpunky and shit.
Is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
As of right now? Okay.
The next one that we're doing is gonna be all serious and shit.
Yeah. There are also within that folder just some good-looking shots.
Yeah.
Like I think the stuff that we did film, which was just.
Can we keep it for the other one?
I don't know, maybe.
I could put some like cinematic like grain on it.
Like if like me climbing up the mountain thing. I think all of those shots look good. And then the goofy white mask shots where we spin the camera around. We did like actual real like shots with this one.
Yeah.
Because we had a real camera.
Yeah.
Rather than somebody's phone, and
I mean, this has a really good quality camera.
It is a good quality camera, but
it's just that it's not practical to hold.
No, we had a real camera. We had that goofy giant tripod.
You know what we should do? We should record it, and we should have people record their voices over it later. Like regular cinema fucking studios.
Yeah, I just think that's a bit harder.
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
If we're just overdubbing the same lines, then maybe not, but...
Yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing.
Yeah.
And it only takes... Well, I mean, I did it once, but it only takes like 2 minutes, to be honest.
Yeah, and...
You say it exactly how they did.
I know that was exactly our plan with the kind of order. as well.
Yeah.
Just masks and.
We're just gonna dub it over it.
Since there's no mouths, it's just goofy like Lego.
Like them doing
Lego game-esque hand motions.
They're funny.
I love all of that footage. I watched through it all one day.
Yeah. Thor. What do you want for Fan 13.3?
Fan 13.3. I just want to come out.
Yeah, me
more
too.
Than anything
Fucking
else.
Sam is like, we're gonna make something first. We're gonna make an anthology. It's gonna be like the ABCs of Death, basically.
No, so that was partially my idea, and with that, it's not that we want to make an anthology movie.
Yeah.
It's more we want to get material out.
Yeah.
And we enjoy making stuff, and we enjoy releasing it.
We should have done that this weekend.
Yeah, probably. But we want to film like little shorts that we can then compile into one larger video or release as their own shorts, just to have things on the channel.
Yeah. I could always upload some stupid art shit.
Yeah. I know, because we've got like we're constantly making new ideas for shorts. Be it like genuine attempts at cinematography and horror, or a goofy movie where we buy a garden gnome at a dollar store and we pull it on a string and we make it a horror.
Oh right, like those videos of the living gnomes.
Except for I don't know how those are made, because those are real people. Those are clearly real people.
Yeah, like running around.
They somehow magically shrunk real humans with editing. I don't know.
And they like walk all funny.
Yeah, it's strange. But yeah. So after watching those videos, Sam and I, we kind of thought that would be fun. And then after that, we got around to Fan 13.
I want a scene where someone approaches someone's dead body, and you can only see their silhouette. And the body's out of focus, but then they walk up, and then it shifts focus to the dead body.
That'd be nice.
That'd be really cool, and you see like the blood dripping, like off their hand or something.
Yeah. Or like Blood on the Gun, we could film as a short rather than a movie.
Yeah, 5 minutes. That'd work.
Yeah.
Like the fight scene between me and Donnie as a robot. Wait, no, Donnie's a good guy, right? Who's the lead in that?
I don't remember.
Shit, I don't think we've talked about Blood on the Gun to anybody.
Yeah, no, it's...
Let's talk about that real quick. What's Blood on the Gun, Thor?
Blood on the Gun, we wanted to make Blade but worse, but then take that and then make it lame.
Yeah.
In a fun way, and we just wanted to do a fight scene, just a big one.
Yeah.
So Blood on the Gun was meant to be like a 10-minute long fight scene or something, pretty much.
And like 2 minutes of that is like children fighting in a fucking yard.
Yeah.
That was one of the ideas. I remember the fucking robot guy who I was playing got in a fight with Donnie, and I was just like,
I remember we had ideas for like good looking shots, and we had Nerf guns.
Yeah.
And we were planning on some fun.
We should we have regular looking guns.
Yeah.
Now.
I know.
So that's not
but just not a lot. We wanted a few more.
I know a guy with a warehouse, so we can use that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But we had goofy weapons, and we were gonna all have a fight, but that was again ruined by kind of
time. And also, it was bad.
People's schedules were weird.
Was George there?
George was there.
I don't remember him being there.
Wait, wasn't he? I don't know. I don't remember.
I remember Quinlan being there.
Yeah, he showed up. There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, there was.
Actually, maybe George wasn't there.
Yeah, no, what we need to do for the next one is we need to map out the scenes that we want. So we need to storyboard. Because we want it to be professional looking this one.
We have that.
You have storyboards?
We don't have a storyboard, but we have...
The scenes mapped out.
Sam has posted on our Discord a long list of ideas, or like a long list of all of the scenes he wants in the movie, starting with just kind of an establishing shot and ending with an establishing shot of me by the mountain, and then ending with what is it, like a really cheesy movie ending followed immediately by something dope.
That leads into the fourth one,
Right.
which is Fan 13-4 Apocalypse.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know
it's gonna be like a Neon Rider kind of.
Oh, cool.
Hey, scoot up a little bit. I want to make sure the microphone can hear you.
Yeah. I know 3. Never mind.
You know 3.
No, that doesn't help much. I don't remember what I was gonna actually say.
Shit. Fuck.
Yep.
Well, for like storyboarding is really great and it's really easy to do.
Yeah.
You only need stick figures, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we should work on a storyboard, but we have this long list of things that we want out of it, and it's not necessarily just shots, it's also scenes, and it would take a while as a storyboard. And we could do it, and we should do it, but it's just kind of a hassle at this point.
Yeah, but my idea was we could storyboard it, and then we could bring people in those specific scenes, and we could do it on those days.
Right, yeah, and that's kind of, I think, where...
Because that's how they do it in Hollywood.
Yeah, that's, I think, where we're trying to go with doing shorts.
Yeah.
Is we're trying to get things out while we figure out how to do a longer kind of project.
So Blood on the Gun.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite idea for the shorts besides Blood on the Gun? Because Blood on the Gun's fucking awesome.
I don't know how much of this we want to actually get out as of
What about the Nazi one?
right now, but yeah, the Nazi one. I don't know which Nazi one you're thinking of.
Was it My Uncle's a Nazi?
How I Killed My Nazi Uncle is not even the one I was thinking of.
How I Killed My... that's what it's called.
Yeah.
How I Killed My Uncle.
My Nazi Uncle. Not why. We don't care about that. We care about the process of it. But we had another idea.
Another Nazi one?
Another Nazi-related one.
Whoa.
With Mecha Hitler from the Wolfenstein games.
Yeah.
It's like a Fallout-esque cult devoted to Mecha Hitler. And these people, their dream is to become Mecha Hitler. And so we want to have just a shot of a dude with like a full mustache, and he looks in the mirror, he like washes his face, he looks in the mirror and he says, "This is the day." He shaves the sides off his mustache, so he's got the little Hitler stash.
Oh my god.
And then he goes in and he's in front of the cult and he puts on the Mecha Hitler helmet, and he's not the chosen one, and his head just explodes inside of it.
Oh my god.
And that's all we know we want for that short.
That sounds amazing. Jesus.
That idea makes me really happy because it's very fun.
You came up with such a great... Was that last night?
No, that's been kind of an idea for a while that we were playing around with to just be like a side story in something else.
Yeah.
But we kind of came to... We watched a lot of horror anthologies together, Sam and I, and we kind of came to the conclusion that we should try to do shorts rather than full-length projects all the time.
So, how about I don't know what to talk about, dude. This is my first time doing this.
Okay, well then I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh yeah, because I've been asking him.
Mm-hmm. How... You've told us that by the end of Fan 13-2, like, I think all of us were feeling it, and it was... We were all kind of dragged down by that process. It was a long and...
Painful editing process?
Tiring process between filming it and it getting out, because we kept having these little changes that we needed within editing.
Yeah. And
it felt like a real movie almost.
Yeah.
Except for, I think, the people who make real movies already are soulless.
Yeah.
So how was it on your side with the editing?
Oh, editing! I love it. I loved it so. Like I'm the editor. If you didn't know, if you haven't seen it, or the credits because they're fucking 5 minutes long.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
They're ridiculous. I'm sorry about that.
No, like
I thought it would be funny.
There are some things that are kind of long and a little bit and bog it down a little bit.
Yeah.
and it doesn't play well with us, but
I
anybody you talk to.
It feels like a normal movie credit scene.
It does, and anybody you talk to loves that second movie and hasn't watched the first yet.
Yeah.
And
it makes me sad because the first one's great.
I think the first one is pretty fun, and I like going back and watching it. But I also think that one has an intrinsic purity to it because it was just the four of us, and we were
goofing
playing Final Fantasy 1.
The first one.
And I picked up a Guitar Hero guitar, and I was, pretending I was playing Final Fantasy with said Guitar Hero guitar, because, I don't know, I'm hyper, and I like playing with things.
Yeah.
And Sam said that he wanted to do Sam had been talking about filming a movie, and how a fantasy movie would be cool. I was like, let's just make one. Let's walk outside right now. And
let's make a YouTube channel, and it'll be great.
And make a fantasy movie. And at that point, I was kind of like, I guess we could make a YouTube channel, but it's more just for friends.
Yeah.
And now we have, what was it, like 37 subscribers?
Yeah, now we've made it to 37 subscribers.
We're the most famous people I know.
Yeah. So about the editing though, it wasn't hard, but I had to learn Vegas because from that point on, I've only known how to just cut and add things. I didn't know how to do green screens. I didn't know how to do any of that. But because I was editing for Fan 13, it helped me realize that I wanted to fucking pursue a career in video editing. So because of Fan 13, I'm gonna be doing this stupid shit for the rest of my life.
That's great. But
no, it's not.
I think it's an interesting turn of events, but I guess kind of during that process, was there any point where you were bored by it or kind of hating it? No?
Okay, so for keyframe animation, sometimes, because I always thought that Sony Vegas was really stupid in how it did that. I wish that there was a setting that you could use to just automatically make an image shake without having to make it animate between each frame. Without having to animate between each frame, rather. Like with like options and stuff. And I hated going through and clicking disable resample. Do you know what that is?
No.
Disable resample is a thing that that turns off motion blur. If you remember through the entire memory phase with Brendan and the Booba, there's fucking crazy ass motion blur on everything.
I seem to remember it being almost the whole thing had like some kind of weird trailing effect.
It had a trailing effect on the bar scene and the barbarian scene,
which is the vast majority.
Which is the vast majority of the movie. It's 6 minutes long, and I hate it. But everything other than that looks crisp as fuck because I made sure to disable resample whenever I rendered it. But I forgot to for that specific part, and it took so long to render that on my shitty computer that I was using at the time. And I was like, it's fine.
I was more wondering as well, when we kept being like, well, I don't know about this. Could you do a whole new render where this is different, or like change the credits, fix this, and...
Did I just say no? I don't remember.
I think you said no at one point, but then we kind of pushed for it, and then you changed some stuff around. You shortened a couple things.
I shortened a lot of things. The Johnny Bardo scene of him playing Wonderwall was actually full Wonderwall before someone told me no.
Yeah, it was. Jesus, there's a lot of Wonderwall in that movie.
There is. Do you think if it gets really big that they're gonna demonetize it and we're gonna get sued? For copyright?
I doubt it'll get really big, but I hope it does. And I don't want them to sue us, but they might. I doubt they will.
Do you think it'll go, today you stole my music, stealing money from the demonetization?
Okay. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't even know a thing about Oasis anymore.
I think he's dead.
Oh. But that was also a MIDI.
Yeah, it was.
With lyrics, and I don't think that we can get sued for a MIDI.
Right. Do you like being the second character? And the second hand, like the key side character, like you're a remaining character through the entire series, but you're never the main character. How do you feel about that?
I don't find it to be a problem. I am fine with taking kind of a side role, because I don't think that I would want to always be the middle of it.
Yeah.
I know there are some things, even when watching the second movie, that I'm like, that was stupid. Why'd I do that exact thing?
Like, how could we lose with the power of rock and roll?
Oh no,
that was great.
That shot's great. There's a shot. The shot where Brendan does the Adam West voice, and then we anime run.
Yeah.
And right at the end, I was like, the camera can't see me, and then I ran all stupid, and that's just in the movie. Now me running like an idiot is in the movie because of that.
Are you self-conscious of how you run?
No, I specifically changed from an anime run, which would have been a fine joke, to like a really just overly stupid and awful jittery looking run. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, if you watch that shot, right at the end, I changed to like, I'm wiggling my arms really fast.
Yeah.
And I'm wiggling, I'm just kind of stomping and not really moving.
I ran, stomping my feet at him.
And I wish I hadn't done exactly that, but I think that if I was more of a lead, that would be more obvious. I also don't like seeing my face as close as you see it at the end of the movie. I don't know where it is.
Here it is. I'll play it back on the podcast. So
Okay. Okay, yeah. Beautiful. See, like that. That right there.
Why are you so... That's funny.
That like whole 1 second, I was like, because we showed it you showed it in a class.
Yeah.
And I popped in and was watching it.
Yeah.
And I saw that and I was like, oh, I forgot that's in the movie. I don't like that too much. I just wish that I hadn't changed to that.
Do you like the noises that...
I love your sound effects that you added.
Yeah, they're really bad.
I think at times they're a little much, but I get that that's the joke, and I appreciate them.
The little much is that like whenever they're beating up in Dingus, Montana, he's seizuring on the ground.
That's great. I don't know. There's just certain times when the sound effects are just a tad more, I think,
like
than they should be.
Too loud.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of what you did is really good. Okay, so, you know, we were kind of dragged down in the editing process, and by the time we finally got it finished...
We just didn't want to watch it anymore.
Everyone was kind of hating that process and movie, and
it's just because we've seen it so much.
Yeah.
It's like the more you play the first level of a game, the more you hate it, and then whenever you go back to it as a kid, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, just because we'd seen it so much, and we edited that one a lot, and I don't know, it felt kind of weird. And
next
goofy.
The next one that me and Sam do, we're not going to show you guys until the very end. We're not gonna. We'll show you and we'll tell you what we're doing, but we won't show you.
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, I appreciate
so that whenever we show it to people, but we're not going to show anybody actually.
Okay.
We're going to tell them what we're doing, and we're going to tell them that we're doing it, but we're not going to show anybody. And if people like it better, then that would make a lot more sense actually.
I just hope that it comes out faster. But I think also with that last one, when it came out, we all kind of hated it. But then, like right now, when I go back and rewatch it, I like that whole movie a lot. Except for the shot of just my big face, because it just disturbs me.
Oh.
It's my face but giant right at the end. When the walking away scene in that movie.
Oh. Your face but giant. What do you mean your face but giant?
It's like you're really close on my face.
It's
so the whole screen is just my face.
It's whenever they come out of the. It's whenever Grimloff comes out of the thing. He goes, "Hello."
No, it's right. Like when I say it's like it's time. That line, you're really close on my face, and
it's like you could see.
For the sole purpose of it's my face, I don't like that shot. It disturbs me.
Here you go.
It's time.
That's the best shot of the entire film.
It disturbs me. I'm sure that it's very funny.
I'm sorry that I upset you.
No, it's fine. It's just seeing my own face, like
that close.
Because we watched it on a smartboard in that class as well.
Oh yeah.
And so it was my face, huge and projected against a wall.
And you were like, "Oh God."
I was like, "Well."
If you ever get famous, Thor, you have to get used to that.
Yeah, I know, but it was just strange. I haven't really seen my face big.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna end this now.
Okay.
How
long has it been?
It's just now reaching 31 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really long.
There are bits in there that are.
Yeah, but I'm gonna cut it down.
Yeah, I know.
So how did you like it?
I like the podcast.
Yeah, it's fun to talk about shit.
We should get a graphic.
Yeah, like draw one.
Yeah.
I could do that.
To just throw something up on the screen.
Yeah. Kind of like what Super Mega does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe even just a logo and put it on another platform.
Bye. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sam. Hey, you ever look down at your own penis and get scared that it's there?
No.
Yes.
Welcome to the podcast.
Got him.
Today we're joined by me, Adam, otherwise known as God.
Myself, Thor.
Hi, I'm Sam.
He's in Dingus, Montana. He's the brains behind all of it, even though I wouldn't say.
He's mostly the brawn.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Big, strong man.
I guess we haven't had George the buffest boy on yet.
So. Oh, yeah. George will definitely be on. We'll probably talk about, I don't know, something like 21 Pilots or something.
But he's like the buffest
We'll
boy.
need a second couch because one isn't enough to contain his muscle.
Oh, yeah. No. So, yeah. I didn't bring this up on the last one, but now that, like, the three main boys who are probably going to be in the majority of these are here, I thought I'd ask now. How many people do you think maximum for a podcast would be? Like 4?
Yeah, 4 is like max, and I wouldn't recommend 4.
Yeah. Like, it seems like it would get really jumbled at that point.
Yeah.
A lot of people is scary.
Yeah. Like, at Brendan's party whenever we were recording.
Oh, that was horrifying.
So much shit was happening.
There was 3 people actually trying to record. But Sam and I, we saw some titty.
Yeah. It's
Watch.
funny because you're underage.
Oh no.
Don't worry, it's fine.
It was a film.
Yeah, you're right.
It was art.
It was
Weird dicks coming out of monsters' foreheads. Art.
What's it called?
Fucking
We watched From Beyond.
That sounds like a good movie.
It's got...
Was that with that Lovecraftian one that you told me about?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
That movie is great.
Hey, that's a topic. Lovecraft. How about those racist things he wrote that one time?
He sure doesn't like black people.
Yeah.
Or probably the other country.
Oh, he sure didn't. He's dead now, I'm pretty sure.
It's
He
debatable.
better be.
Fucking asshole.
He's like
He still owes me like
crazy old, if not.
$30.
No, he's dead.
He still owes you $30?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah?
When did you beat H.P. Lovecraft in a bet?
Let's not get into complications.
There might be legal problems if he says too much.
Yeah.
You know?
What's your favorite story from Lovecraft?
There was one where a dude just got lost in a cave, and then he kept hearing noises, so he threw a rock as hard as he could. And then when the tour guide finally found him, it was like this gross, hairy like solid white man, and he was crawling around on his fingertips. It was really funny. But it was also like the tone was nice, and then the monster was goofy.
Yeah.
I can't, don't, and won't read, so I'm just going. I mean, I've read one piece of Lovecraft work, but I can't say its title out loud.
Oh, that one. The creation of that.
Creation of the nice man.
Creation of man.
Creation of...
Except
that
a certain variety of man.
Lovecraft wrote a lot of racist things, and as curious little boys, we wanted to see what he wrote about.
Lovecraft's...
Well, I read it like a month ago.
Oh, yeah.
Lovecraft's least favorite variety of man.
Yeah. In the Walls of Eric's, I think I told you about that. This guy goes to Venus, or I guess a lot of people go to Venus looking for fucking space crystals to power their cities. And then he like sees in the distance, he goes like off from the group, and he finds this big old fucking crystal in the middle of the thing, and he walks towards it, and he hits an invisible wall, and he's like, what the fuck is this? And he makes his way to the center of the thing, and he finds like a dead person in the middle of it. He's like, well, that's shitty. Picks up his big crystal, and he looks behind him, and he has to get back through the maze, but now there's a bunch of weird ant people that are following him everywhere. It's really scary.
The fact that they're ants is cool. Additionally, if you've ever wondered, like, you know, the dudes who write for Doctor Who, those are some, like, real weird and out there plots. How did they come up with them? The answer is they steal them because that exact plot was used one time, and I read a book of it.
Wait, what?
It was really bad.
What are you talking about?
One time, Doctor Who just stole that storyline.
Oh, the fucking Walls of Eric's.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it's public domain now.
I suppose,
Irrelevant.
but
Stealin's is stealin's. If I did the exact plot of fucking Night of the Living Dead, I'd still be doing the exact plot of Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, you're
that being said, somebody should do that.
What? Well, someone...
I'm looking at you, Universal.
Yeah.
Fucking
Reboot that Dark Universe.
Well, like, people are still making... It's only that movie. They don't own the rights to the franchise.
I know.
Like, that specific recording of that movie.
That movie's great though because it's the classic zombie story.
Wasn't it like asteroids or some shit that caused the zombies?
Dude, I don't know, but the zombies weren't trying to eat people's brains, and that's great.
Until, like, the second one, where they wanted brains to gain their knowledge.
I am not fucking educated whatsoever on zombie movies. I wish
They're
I
gonna
was.
eat your brains to gain your knowledge.
Fucking
What
warm
was that from?
warm
don't
bodies.
remember.
Warm bodies.
No.
Warm bodies
Yeah.
is
Not
cool,
that-
but
not
that's
that
not what
quote.
that is.
Oh.
Fuck.
I don't remember.
Oh my
Someone
god, it
will
was the
tell
most
us.
beautiful quote.
It was a kid playing with a T-Rex toy.
Yeah, it was, but...
You guys ever heard of Line Webtoon?
Fuck,
see a
is
bunch
that-
of fucking-
Is that the ad? It's like the anime girls that's like... Or it's like this anime guy and he's like, I'm a werewolf and my best friend is dating a guy and I want to date her and I'm a werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's like, I'm a normal guy who lives in a world of superheroes and I question how he can gauge what a normal guy is. Wouldn't that make him the freak if everyone else is a superhero? So really, no normal guy relative to what if everyone's...
Maybe it's got a registration.
Yeah,
so-
maybe it's got a registration act.
So spoilers. I'm gonna gush on this a little bit.
Spoilers for Line
Yeah,
Webtoon.
spoilers for
Damn,
Line
I was
Webtoon
planning on
shit.
watching it.
Fucking both of those. I think the superhero one is called An Ordinary. Spoilers. He has a fucking superpower and he's OP as shit.
You
course
sure
he
it's
does.
not called Atypical and
Of
it's about a
course he
gay
does.
child?
No, wasn't he autistic?
You mean CB from Scratch?
Me either.
Maybe both?
Speaking of Scratch, I have to talk about something about that later. I mean, shit. And fucking super secret. They have the person about the werewolf one.
Yeah.
I read all of it because I was curious. Because it has a nice art style. Because it has a nice art style. I guess they're both looking to see if I kicked it, and it showed up, and it did. And they have an obsession with drawing hands. So I think the person has a hand fetish.
That's a lot of hands.
How do you even...
draw a hand?
How do you even have one of those?
I don't know.
There was a hentai game about it one time.
Hands?
About a dude who liked hands, and it was really bad.
That sounds
Because
lovely.
the main girl was like, gotta gussy up my hands now.
Have you seen that screenshot where it's like, doesn't this weather make you want to shove eels in my ass?
Yeah.
From a dating sim?
Oh my god.
It's funny.
Is that in reference to eel soup?
Is that what that video is called?
I think.
I Can Feel the Shame?
Yeah, I think so.
I love that video.
Have you guys ever used Scratch?
God, yes.
Yeah, we had to.
I had a class.
Do you know who
for it.
CB is?
No.
Hold on, I'll pull
Is that dancing black woman?
No, hold on. No, that's
What's her name?
Isn't it Casey?
Yeah,
that's
it's Casey.
That's Cassie Dance.
Cassie Dance.
And she's my god. Like, I love her. She's
the
great.
most amazing. I wish she had actual animation.
CB Scratch. It's a gay child.
What the fuck?
They're 13 and gay.
Stranger you.
Yeah. They I left some constructive criticism. Let's see if it's still there today. Anyways, we'll show this on the podcast so that you can fucking see what we're talking about. Anyways, since they've been joined for like 4 years, and I assume they're like 16 or 15, I'd assume that they would function like a normal human being.
That's a bad assumption to make.
I know, and like, kind of just like take criticism because I want to be nice.
Do you go to the same school as us?
Who? CB?
No, you.
Yeah.
You sure?
Well,
You assumed that a 15-year-old functions like a human?
yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Okay.
Also, you're currently taking the same class that you asked if we had heard of it, but you're taking the same class.
I don't know if you guys took it or not. Computer app. But I said something like constructive criticism, learn to draw mouths.
Uh-huh.
Because all of them look the same, and
Okay.
I think it would be.
God.
Okay, that's more.
Well, I mean, I didn't say it like harshly like that. I said take some time to study and do facial studies and body studies because all of your characters look the same, and I expect more for someone who's always on front page.
Hold up.
And
1 second.
they kept on deleting my comment because they're stupid.
Yeah, true. Check this out, though. Wait. No. I wanted to pop my knuckles real loud in the mic. None of them want to pop, though.
Why,
Damn it.
Why are 15-year-old special snowflakes? Why are all of them?
I will ask that
'Cause
question
they were told that as
about
children.
every age.
Why are you
through
why are
a
you a
million.
special snowflake, Sam?
Because I'm dope.
Because
Yeah,
I watch... I'm a special snowflake.
Get out of here, Keemstar.
Because I grew up watching TV, and every one of those shows that exists on Channel 11 is like, you can do anything because you're cool and unique.
What are those
It's all
weird random
snowflakey.
spikes.
That's these. Probably because you're touching this.
I'm not touching it. You're touching it.
So you need to stop touching that.
I'm not touching it.
Well, then don't.
Maybe you're touching it.
Yeah.
No.
You look like you're touching it.
I'll touch you.
I'll touch you.
No.
Yes.
Boys. You
Um.
can touch each other later.
So how about Psychic Pebbles going on that H3 podcast?
No, that was golden.
Yeah.
Oh, the call?
Yeah.
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 I don't want to. That was really great. I don't want to talk too much about like other people's shows and
Yeah.
stuff, but like that was really funny.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
He's funny. Psychic Pebbles.
Been watching his podcast lately.
We can talk about other people. We just shouldn't talk about other people's podcasts.
I just think
Yeah.
other people's like channels and stuff. Like if it's like talking about how something's shitty, or
Yeah.
just like a quick praise of something, that's fine.
Since
but, like,
we obviously have more power than Psychic Pebbles in
Facts.
terms of the
Yeah.
YouTube community, tell him to make more stuff. Do
No,
it.
he's
You
trying.
Yeah, you upload more, dummy. I don't want this part to be in, but upload.
I don't
more.
want any of this part to be in. I kicked it.
God damn it.
I just want more of his podcast.
God damn it.
Yeah, he's funny. His Schmucks podcast.
It's
Yeah.
not enough.
Yeah.
Be it Charlie's.
He
Especially for it to be a podcast, you gotta try to post those a lot.
frequently.
He draws them. Well, he doesn't draw the whole thing.
You
He'll
just
draw
draw the
the cat.
picture.
Which is a really nice picture. Also talking.
He was
about
really cool about how. I mean, I'm sure he was really fucking pissed.
I don't think any of this should really be in here too
Yeah,
much.
that's true.
Anyway, continue.
Wait, you don't think any of it?
We're just quietly talking about psychic pebbles.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we're beginning, so it doesn't really matter, you know.
I just would like to, like put out the best product we can.
Yeah. Are you okay, Thor?
Yeah. Sam,
like
pass me the hot dog and pass me the burger and the hot dog.
He's getting a book called The Burger and the Hot. Oh,
Got him.
that is. Why does he look so angry?
Because it's Stephen Gammell.
Is that the guy who made that one Billy the Bully Kid fucking book?
Oh fuck.
Dude, I don't know.
I think I know what you're talking about.
He has like spiky hair. Here's a triangle.
That's a person.
I don't think it's the same guy though. I know who you're talking about, and like the painting looks similar, but I don't.
Yeah.
Think it's the same guy.
But yes. So this is I have on my lap the burger and the hot dog. It's illustrated by Stephen Gammell. His art deserves all of your money.
He made scary stories to tell in the dark.
Yeah.
All three. Well, he drew them. He didn't write them.
He made all of them.
Yeah, they were collections, but all of the beautiful pictures that everyone remembers are him.
Yeah. And then they redid them, and it was shitty, but
yeah,
whatever.
If you haven't seen the re-release, don't.
If you, I know there's a collection because I was looking at buying the third one.
Look at that toast man. He goes, yeah, please.
I was looking into buying.
Kidding me?
I was looking into buying it, and one of them was like, to buy the collection of all three in one, it was the new art. Like, you can buy all three, but they won't be the same book. But for all three in one book, what looked to be one book, it was the new art.
Yeah.
And it's.
You can get the new worse art in a single book.
An upset boy banana.
This one's great, and Stephen Gammell is really good at trees and drippy things because it seems to be watercolor.
It is. It is watercolor.
It's beautiful.
I like how he draws the bacon with a nose.
Yeah, I just like how he draws the other bacon that's falling apart.
Yeah.
Whoa. What the?
This one's cooked and this one's raw.
I'm gonna read this poem. It's called Bacon Buddies. A strip of crispy bacon met a buddy not yet cooked. The raw one said, "My goodness, you were taller last I looked." And that's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. He's falling apart, dude.
These people have faces and they're being cooked.
And they're
not
dying.
people. They're
He's like overcooked too.
delicious foods.
You know what this is a metaphor for?
The Holocaust?
Yeah.
Ruining your body
No, it's the
for
Holocaust.
other people's mates.
Look at these hand-drawn squares.
Notice how I said meads and not needs.
I did notice it.
Why? Why they're meads?
Don't! You're gonna get copyrighted. Someone's gonna hear that and say, "Hey, that's my book. You can't own it."
No, Stephen Gammell. What is, dude?
Do you think Stephen Gammell, never mind.
I think Stephen Gammell goes on YouTube, types in podcast, and then hits most recent.
He says, "Wait a minute, that's my book." That man is that looks like fucking E.T.
It's a brownie woman. She's scary.
Don't say that. Thor.
no.
Thor, it's 2018. You can't say
I think we
that.
should cut out the knee part of what he said.
E.T. is genuinely modeled after an old woman.
Really?
Yeah.
His voice is
Yeah.
done by this woman with.
Also, he's voiced by like an
goddamn
83-year-old woman.
Yeah, who smoked her entire goddamn life.
They added some other sounds in there.
What did you guys have like childhood friends that
No.
like you'd like walk out and see and hang out with outside and shit?
What do you mean? It's like that's. Yeah.
Did you?
I think everyone did.
Yeah, well,
I had a couple.
let's go down the line. Sam, tell me a story about one of yours.
One of my childhood friends.
Yeah.
Okay. I had this friend. I don't have a story about any of my friends. I don't think that I want to tell.
Okay.
It's either stories that aren't very fun, and that's my only. I didn't have a second thing to say.
Okay.
It's
Bye.
not fun.
Get out of my room. No, don't come back.
When I was a boy, there were some kids, and they lived around the corner, and
Continue.
they had a bunch of toy guns. And I was telling you in the car, they had like a real grenade that was hollowed out.
Yeah.
So it was just the metal shell, and they filled it full of sand, and we would throw it at each other, and it was really hard. It was heavy. We'd run around and we'd throw it at each other, like we'd just run into people's yards, and they'd get mad.
You okay there?
That's what it would sound like.
Jesus Christ!
I think he's trying to spike the audio at this point.
Yeah. You gotta keep him engaged.
When you got hit, you would scream more than that. It's like a... Ow! then you'd kind of like fight. You'd bite back the tears, and you'd hobble a few steps, and then you'd keep running.
You pick up the grenade, throw it back like.
You gotta throw it as hard as you can.
Did someone? Oh yeah,
Did
Thor.
anyone know?
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's a shame. You should have been
I
right in
remember
the skull.
the story.
Could have been.
So
Are you okay?
No, I just imagine someone getting hit by that and screaming.
So, as a child, I didn't do much interesting. I just kind of hung around and had a fine time. But I had these two friends. I don't remember one of their names. I'm going to call them Dylan. And there's another one named Keith. And they were older than me by a couple years. And I hung around with them. And by hung around, I mean I wasn't allowed to leave my yard. So I would kind of like stand at the edge of my yard saying like, are they around? I'm real bored. But one day they were off shenaniganing together, and they had a bag, like a little plastic bag that they filled full of like leaves that they ripped up into little pieces and like spices like cilantros and all that to mix up to what they thought looked like weed. And they put it on people's doorsteps and I wasn't a part of this, but they're talking about it. But they would kind of like put it on people's doorsteps. And like stand and like across the street and like giggle when people would be like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Why is this goddamn bag of leaves on my fucking porch?"
That's a great story.
They're like, "Ah, it looks like weed." They're like, which makes me wonder, like, that person probably picked it up and threw it away when they got inside. So did they just keep making them? Like,
I think they saw the kids across the street and were like, "You want this fake weed? I know it's yours.
yeah, like.
Take it back."
The fuck were they thinking?
Funny things.
Goddamn.
I had a.
Troglodytes.
I'm getting troglodytes.
Yeah.
I had a childhood friend named Trenton,
Yeah.
and
Goofy ass name.
he was a goofy ass person. He's very tall, and his arms were very long, but he had short
Is
legs.
he your weird German friend?
No, he was very tan actually. Also,
Yes. Yes, Adam.
they
pausing. What's going on?
we went crawdad hunting because I lived next to a fucking drainage thing, and there would be a bunch of fucking crawdads and shit. And so I'd run up, I'd go, and I'd jump over the fucking ditch, and I'd get like a butterfly catching that, and then I'd scoop it in the water and get a bunch of fucking crawdads, and then I'd put them in a bucket, and then I'd cook them and eat them.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I cooked them and eat them.
I never successfully crawdad hunted. On one occasion, my childhood friend Jeremy, who I just don't have any stories about him, but like, he took me down. We were going down somewhere, I think camping, and there was like a little creek, and he's like, "I go crawdad hunting here sometimes," and then we didn't see any. There were none there. It was a really uneventful time, but I tried once.
You have to go whenever after it's done raining. Also, I was walking home from my grandma's house because I lived right next to her, and there was a crawdad, and it was very aggressive, and I stomped on it because I got scared.
You ever watch crawdad fighting?
Oh, like the bugs fighting?
Yeah, but like with crawdads. I've seen it online.
No, but it sounds like it would be funny.
No, fuck, I didn't see it online. I read a story about this guy, these kids who set up a crawdad fighting ring.
That's great.
And, that was it.
Sorry, my little brothers are home.
Sam, sometime we should go to the cabin and eat a bunch of crawdads.
I agree.
Yeah,
a good idea.
That's the whole thing I wanted to say.
the whole
One
bit.
time, speaking of childhood stories, I got one that isn't very interesting, but I think is interesting because how distinctly I remember it.
I'm sure it'll be.
There was just a girl one time, and we were running around. There was a girl.
He's like eel soup, but with crawdads.
No.
She's stuffing them in a special place. Is that what?
No, yeah, just on the street, actually.
Oh.
She started running around with us, and she told us her name, but I don't remember it. And then, like, the next day, I think her family moved out, So there was a girl that ran around and played with fake guns and stuff with us for a whole one day before no one knew what happened to her, and it was really weird.
Oh my god.
That's it. That's the whole story.
She died, dude.
Yeah, I think.
She lives in one of those fucking 1950 sex houses.
Oh my god, a 1950 rape house?
Yeah.
It was like a wood house. It was like the only wood paneled house on the street.
I think she had like leukemia, and then her heart failed.
She went.
Both of those things. That's both
Those
of
are
those things killed her.
completely unrelated.
Yes, well, not. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Okay, we're back.
I'm back.
That was cool.
Baby's got back.
Baby's got.
The average baby does have a back.
They don't have knees.
What?
Babies don't got no knees.
They have knees. They're just not fully
They
formed.
don't have kneecaps.
So no, they have kneecaps, but they're not bone yet.
Yes.
So you can their kneecaps can like slide around in there,
But,
and
like,
bend backwards.
If they didn't have any tendons or ligaments or anything, they could like have jelly legs.
Yeah,
Walk
well,
behind it, right?
like
That'd
when
be
you,
funny.
when you look at Tommy Pickles, his knees are broken,
Yeah.
and that's why it's because
I
they're
often
not.
look at Tommy
they're not.
Pickles.
Me too. They're not
Yeah.
bone yet.
Did I tell you on my school computer? I looked in the files and I didn't download anything on that computer, but I opened up the computer files and I just found like 50 pictures of Tommy Pickles in it.
I saw the one, but I didn't know there was more.
All of them of which he was either wearing sunglasses or doing something cool.
Yeah, 'cause he's dope.
Tommy Pickles is the coolest boy.
Yeah, he was being awesome.
I love that little boy.
Rugrats, did you watch it as a kid?
I had a couple VHS tapes. of
I had
Rugrats.
Nick Picks. Anytime you ask me about a show from Nickelodeon, and if I've watched it, it's from Nick Picks.
Is that like a DVD?
Okay, so it's like I have like 4 of them.
Yeah.
Like a DVD that's got like 2 episodes of Danny Phantom, 2 episodes of SpongeBob's, 2 episodes of Rugrats, and like some other stuff.
Nice.
Maybe My Life as a Teenage Robot. I had 1 episode of that.
Hell yeah.
And I
That
was like,
episode-
this show exists.
That show ended way too soon.
It ended.
You ever see the episode of that show where XJ 1 through 8
Yeah.
came back, and then it
They
was
were great.
revealed that they were built in such a way that they could turn into a giant wall?
What?
What?
At the end of that episode, a dam is starting to break and it's like leaking, and then they all jump in the air, and in the most anime thing I've ever seen, they flatten, and they lock together, and they form a wall, and they patch up the hole in the dam until the authorities can get there to fix it.
I wish they just kind of stayed there forever.
Hold on. Give me just a second.
You wanna unmute it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Look at that bonsai buckaroo driving his little car
So now
around.
that Adam's gone, you want to make fun of him?
Yeah, we won't hear it.
He's got girl hair.
I think Adam looks like a lady.
He's dumb and stupid.
Yeah.
He's got like a whole facial hair. What an idiot.
I bet Adam
Ah, he's
breathes.
back.
Ah, back. What are you saying?
I mean, nothing.
We were talking about like the Jungle Book.
Christopher Walken's really good in the
Yeah.
live action one.
I like that movie.
You know who's real funny?
Who?
That one kid from the Jungle Book.
Mowgli.
Fucking who?
Yeah, Mowgli.
You ever see the Jungle Book 2?
No,
Yeah.
but I know that it ends really stupidly.
I don't.
Jungle Book 1 and stupidly he like goes and follows a girl.
He sees the girl, and then that's the plot of 2 is that girl.
Yeah, the plot of
Little
2 is
Indian
that he's
girl.
following around a little girl.
Yeah, but it ended so stupidly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fact.
Also, his butt moves around stupid. It's
I'm
like a
pretty
ball.
Pretty sure the book is just like instead of fire, like it is in the new movie,
Mm-hmm.
which is close to the book. I'm pretty sure it's just a gun. Like he just kills the tiger with a real gun.
I think he does.
Because like the tiger instead of being afraid of man and his fire is afraid of man and his guns, and then
Man
gets
and his-
shot in the face with a gun.
Yeah, no, that sounds right because it was written by my boy Rudyard Kipling.
The fuck is that?
He's a man. He wrote the book, and he just talked a lot about real life Africa,
That's India.
part of Africa.
No.
It is now.
Okay.
He talked a lot about like safari places though,
Right.
and so it seems more realistic that it was just a gun
Yeah.
than like weird like before guns or something.
Fire and stuff.
There's like tribes of people. There's like a roaming tribe.
Yeah.
That has like their thatch huts, but then at the beginning of the new movie, there's his dad with a gun.
Is it?
No, I think he had the stick with the fire because he pokes him in the eye.
A stick with fire, most would call a torch.
Yeah, I suppose so.
It's a lot of fucking empty space there.
I want to slow zoom on a picture of Thor's face.
There's plenty of them.
Just judging by the last podcast, Thor might not enjoy that too much.
It's scary. My face is huge on the screen.
Yeah, he doesn't like. I still don't understand.
It was also being reflected onto the floor.
You scare yourself.
Because specifically when we watched it in. First of all, it's really uncomfortable to see a face that big regardless. But then when we watched it in Angela's class and I ran up there to watch also.
Yeah. I remember.
During that, it was projected on the smartboard. And so it was on the whiteboard really big. And then that was reflecting onto the floor. So I saw my face in like 2 whole different places. But giant and everywhere. It was scary.
I got a face.
Don't make sounds in place of responses.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
looking at him. Looking at his.
Looking at Anamanaguchi.
The fuck is that?
Anamanaguchi is a chiptune artist. Do you know what chiptune is?
Yeah.
They got
a
SoundCloud.
It's like music, but it's like beep beep beep.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
They got a SoundCloud.
Yeah, they do. Bye.
That's cool. All probably 32 of you accounting for how many accounts are ours.
I like.
Yes.
Oh, genres of music. What have you guys been listening to recently?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Basically just that. I mean, I was listening to Beastie Boys for a while, but then I was like, I want to listen to go Michael Jackson, and so that's all I've been doing.
Just like opposite ends.
Nice.
Yeah.
Of some kind of spectrum.
What's the one where he's like, oh,
all of them?
Yeah,
That could be any Michael Jackson song.
Banana.
Banana? What?
Dude,
I don't remember.
The fuck are you talking
the only
about?
Michael Jackson I know is from the Michael Jackson Experience for the Nintendo Wii.
Really?
No.
What about Michael Jackson film Moonwalker, from which the Smooth Criminal music video comes from?
What about the hit Michael Jackson game Moonwalker for arcade, which really good actually.
And NES.
Wasn't it SNES?
It was SNES and also Genesis.
Maybe?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Thor, what about you? What music have you been listening to recently?
I've been listening to something. I don't know. Listen to Kiss from a Rose a lot now.
Yeah, it's because it's a meme in our friend group.
I wish the Pan Pipe cover was easier to access. I don't know. I'm listening to some weird stuff. A lot of animals. So then there's just a lot of organ sounds in my brain.
What?
Well,
the animal. Okay, like the band. I thought you meant.
You just said
animals.
I wish that I could just listen to animal noises, not like cool ones.
Which one would you listen to? The possum laughing?
No, that sounds awful. I'd listen to like a lion, but it's sleeping. Yeah, kind of just like that.
Yeah.
It's just loud snores and weird breathing sounds. It has a nightmare and it gets mad.
I listened to a bunch of vultures eating a single wildebeest.
That'd be funny. I've been listening to, y'all know what, you guys ever heard of Mega Man Star Force?
No.
It's a side brand, or like a side game of Mega Man, and it's kind of like Battle Network, except it's bad.
Cool.
And it's for DS, and all DS Mega Man games are bad except for ZX Advent. I've been listening to a lot of TEK, which is like a subgenre of chiptune.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Which is like Genesis and Nintendo sound fonts, so those are pretty cool. And I've been listening to a lot of heavy metal. I'm getting back into that edgy phase.
I listened to a little bit of Pantera recently because I put on my Xbox and played Tetris while listening to the first Pantera album. And then I realized two things that day. Nothing And Tetris for the original Xbox is fucking broken.
You're broken.
More importantly, the original Xbox is when you put custom soundtracks on stuff, it never fits. It doesn't matter what you're listening to, it doesn't work.
Oh, like it never fits with anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't work with the game you're playing no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you bought the official soundtrack for that game, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
How about animation? How you feel about that?
I look at it sometimes.
Yeah, me too. Remember, didn't you go through a phase where you started animating stuff?
I did, and then I was like, I'm fucking bored, so I stopped doing it and did something else.
I drew a stick figure man the other day, but one of his arms was like a rope with a ball on the end.
That sounds like cool.
It's real poorly done. I want to make it good, but I can't.
Is it a bouncy ball or is it a heavy ball?
No, it's a heavy ball. So he runs and it like lifts up into the air.
Does that mean
because
he
the
runs
rope,
at kind of like a weird angle?
Yeah, he runs it like he would if I knew how to draw.
Okay.
But he runs for a second and then he stops and it like swings forward.
Ghibli, a bunch of people at Ghibli got fucking mad and they made their own studio. One of their first movies came out.
Oh, good. Is that which movie?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
Witch
I thought that
Rose.
looked exactly like a Ghibli movie. Some movie about witches.
There's
Some anime or something.
They stopped making movies at Studio Ghibli, so then a lot of people from Ghibli fucking quit and made their own studio.
Oh.
And then they released their first movie from it, and it looks really good.
Cool.
Looks like Kiki.
It's like a witch movie, and I don't remember the plot of the trailer, but I'm gonna.
I think she's like, this is what you need to become a true witch.
She's like, fuck, there's some weird gimmick to the witch thing.
Speaking of witch movies, you ever see Witches based off the Roald Dahl book?
Fucking.
Fuck is that?
No.
They have they have rectangular prism feet.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Roald Dahl's idea of witches is scary. Got weird feet.
What the fuck?
The fuck is this?
Speaking of weird feet.
Speaking of weird feet.
Cool 3D World is a god.
Okay, anyhow.
I don't know who that man is in real life, but I wanted to.
He's funny.
He's great. He makes some bizarre things. Anyway,
What?
Sam?
What do you want,
I was
Sam?
just slapping my foot.
Okay.
Sam,
Yo,
what's your favorite Roald Dahl book?
fucking none of them, man. No, he's good. I like Roald Dahl. I read. The only one I've read is fucking Willy Wonka and the Charlie. Not the first one of those two books.
Willy Wonka and the Victor Charlie.
Willy Wonka and the fucking Charlie.
Yeah. Willy Wonka and the goddamn Viet Cong. I think he served in Vietnam.
Maybe.
Like, he's goddamn.
Getting poisoned by weird British women.
He's like hanging out, fucking. His Oompa Loompa task force is shooting. Just fucking mowing down Vietnamese children.
Do you think that Vernicious Knid
Yes.
is Viet Charlie?
Oh my god.
I don't think it's spelled the right way, but
I'm gonna pretend it is.
me too.
Whoa.
What's up with his animal names?
Well, he served in one. No, I don't even know if Roald Dahl. I don't think Roald Dahl did a war.
Me neither. One time he did a book about a boy and a giraffe and a pelican and a monkey, and they ran a business together where they painted houses, and it was really sweet. It was a really good story. Sam,
Yep.
what about James and Giant Peach?
Never read it. Watched that movie once.
I read that book in a day. It was a good book. I liked
Yeah.
it when I was a little boy.
Roald Dahl, he's a good man.
There's like a whole character in that movie. It's like a peach or something. It's got bugs in it.
The Peach is the character?
I think so.
He goes,
Is it mad?
I hope.
Sam, do you remember if he was
Yeah.
angry because he was full of bugs?
I think he was angry because he was fine with the bugs. But when this weird little, like, I think British kid got stuffed up in him, he was not cool with that.
He got upset.
Yeah, I can understand.
I don't like little British kids.
If I was
being-
crawling with bugs and a British kid invaded my body, I'd kill him.
How? What do you know if he's inside you? You have to kill yourself
I'd
first.
feel him!
Yeah, I
Oh, you'd feel him going down your fucking blood
tell
pipes,
the,
and you'd
I'd fucking tell
just
the
get
bugs
key
I'm
red
gonna
and
I'd reach
stab
my-
yourself in the arm.
I'd reach my little hand in there. and
tell
grab
the
him.
bugs I'm gonna shit them out if they don't kill the child.
I'd reach my hand into my blood system and it would stretch out really tiny, Because
What?
Because if it gets small enough to go on my vessels, it would have to get long, and I'd grab them, and I'd pull them out, and I'd throw them at a wall. And then I would kill the kid from Arthur and the Invisibles second.
Is that a second book?
No. Arthur and the Invisibles just also had a British kid who I would kill.
Oh,
And
you
then-
kill him second as an order.
Yeah, number 3 in my list of British children I would kill. Submit your suggestions. And by
Let us-
suggestions, I mean British children.
So suggestions.
Send them to me.
What about that Anna lady from the fucking Addams Family? Addams Family?
No, she's great.
Okay, never mind.
Have you heard?
Stop!
No, I was gonna say heard, but that's the wrong person I'm thinking of. I got the girl from The Grinch and Wednesday Addams confused.
Fucking Christmas time, so Alex, he told me, hey Sam, look up the girl who played Cindy Lou Who did porn. Look her up, and I was like, no, she fucking didn't. She did music. You're goddamn wrong. That was my point. That was my story.
Was he?
Yes,
Oh,
I fact checked him.
cool. I haven't listened to her music ever.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe once, but like, it was on the radio.
Hey,
Hey,
you know what's good?
what?
That sweet old pussy.
They're gonna say that's so Raven.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, she's cool.
Essentially the same thing. I
They
think.
made a reboot of that show,
Really?
and it's bad.
Is it like
Yeah.
new?
It's
Wow.
like no, it's not even like a reboot. It's like it's a
Yeah, that's right.
continuation.
It's like a soft reboot.
It's like
But Corey isn't in it.
he's probably too busy being in the house.
Probably
Stop.
too busy being dead.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
No.
Could be.
fucking,
Career dead.
I remember one of the fucking episodes of That's So Raven is she went to fucking Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
She woke up and she's like, "Oh lordy!"
I just remember there was one. I just remember there was one where she was fighting back against big business. And I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Toontown.
here.
Oh.
It was like there was a company and it was trying to, like,
That sounds like Toontown,
it
dude.
was trying to privatize school lunches. And then she had a flash forward to the future where she's paying them millions of dollars and getting crazy fat. And she was like, I gotta stop them. And so she did.
She became Michelle Obama.
Yeah!
That's So Raven.
She
is
ruined
Michelle-
lunches.
That's Michelle Obama's backstory. She was standing in the cafeteria and she had a vision of the future.
Took all the salt out of my food.
Hey, you know what's really funny?
Is that why you became a vegetarian, Sam?
No.
Is it because of Michelle Obama?
Yes, I'm gonna say yes, just because it's good enough.
Do you think because wait, yeah, no, Disney's the cool.
The fuck you
Get away!
I can have 2 toys.
Yeah, go away.
My brother's 2 toys.
Let's call him his brother.
two toy.
Two toys. I want
Yo, it's your boy
Spider-Man
two
donut
toys.
holes. Spider-Man donut holes.
I want Spider-Man donut hole. That song goes.
Thor, you don't understand what that means. Okay, so I was taking Sam home one day and he was in between the seat of my little brothers. I really wish that I was sitting there back there because I didn't want to put him through that. And he was sitting there and I would check on him occasionally. And every single time I do, he'd have a different face, each of which were highly confused. And then I found out why. We got out of the car and he said, "Your little brother was singing about Spider-Man donut holes the entire time
What kind of like weird?
we were in the car."
What kind of weird like limo driver, giant?
No, he had headphones.
Giant sound. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like,
See, I was just imagining a soundproof plate of glass to keep your little brothers from interacting with the front seat,
That'd be golden.
that'd be really funny.
or like a police car.
You know what's really funny? Do you know that app Wish?
Yeah.
Fucking yeah.
Okay, so they
Wish.
offer a sale. They offer sales like all the time, and you can get like highly expensive things for like $50 essentially because
Yeah.
of the 90% discount that you get whenever you first start. And I always had this joke that I wanted to get an anime sex doll, and I wanted to plant it in someone's closet, and I'd call for their mom.
It was
to-
Donnie, right?
Yeah, it was Donnie. So I wanted to do that with Donnie and put it in one of his closets, and he opened it and fall on the ground just to see what they would say if they'd like disown them. So now I opened up Wish and I was like, oh my god, they're selling like $1,000 things for like $50.
Okay.
And they're plus size.
Okay. So I want to talk about the best sex toy I ever found online.
Oh.
It's a pair of breasts.
Okay.
It's exactly like imagine you took a woman, you took a big sword, cut off everything above her breast and everything below her breast. It's that chunk, right?
That's stupid.
But then you take the mouth,
Yeah.
and it's just on top of the breasts, and there's a vagina on the bottom half.
That's stupid.
So
No, it's not. It's gold.
can you visual? Okay, I'm gonna show
Find
you
a picture
pictures.
of it.
Okay,
I
so
have it bookmarked.
it's just vagina pointed one way, a big pair of titties going up, and then on the other side a little mouth with like a nose.
Yeah, no, there's a nose. There's no.
It looks like it has a hard time breathing.
What the fuck?
No!
No!
Reload it.
Take a screenshot of that and send it to me.
No, not the dogs!
Wait, send what? The sorry can't find that page?
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazon's dogs are really awful. Now you have to find a new name for it, because there were tons of the same thing.
God damn it. No.
That was opened up in a normal tab.
Yeah? I know, because I have it bookmarked.
Oh.
Titty sex toy.
Teddy
Mouth
sex
vagina.
toy. Mouth vagina.
I will search mouth vagina. Hold on, let me just go shopping real quick.
Do you remember Jamster?
What the fuck
What's
is
a jamster?
Whenever you text like 755 and get like specific ringtones,
No!
you'd see them on. It would start and it'd be like,
It's just a
"You
flashlight
see
with
today
breastises."
that all you see is violence," and then it'd say, "Welcome to Jamster. Text 755 Peter 1 for the theme song. Text 755 for Peter laughing," and it'd go.
Okay.
Whoa.
This is a good thing to compare it to. Adam, imagine this, but these are on either end of a big pair of titties. like up in this middle section is there'd be big titties.
That's really funny.
It's just mouth and nose and then vagina. It's like a tube. Why?
Oh god, this is opening a whole new adventure.
Oh, I like that they just sell tents.
Yeah, family camping tents next to a BDSM
Yeah.
cuffs and a giant black dildo.
We clicked on like related on Google Shopping and just normal tents came up.
Adam, you want a pistol pump?
What's that?
It's a dick pump.
Oh yeah, those
Oh.
are funny.
Oh no. You okay?
It's funny.
Is that? Oh my god. Those are goofy
Yeah. Yeah.
and cheaper than I expected them to be. Oh.
What?
Oh. This one.
Oh no. Okay, well we gotta say words now. We're doing too much of a visual gag.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep searching.
It was there was one. It was a whole woman's body, but she was looking back and she had poorly molded
She's
hair.
also probably really small.
Hold on. Let me pull up a wish. Pulling up wish. There's probably gonna be a lot.
That man had giant balls. Comically large balls.
Yeah. Such as.
Here it is.
Is that? Oh, I thought that was just a vagina on the side.
Here,
Turn
this
to
one's
look at Adam's
this,
one play.
this
He had
one's
large-
$900 and it's selling for $90.
I imagine you should screenshot that so you can.
Adam, buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it because it'd be really funny.
Thor,
If I had money, I would not buy one.
Thor, I looked
Why?
over.
Because I would get that in the mail, and I wouldn't be able to carry it into my house.
But I looked over to
They're
him.
heavy.
Play.
I would say, "Hey mom," and she'd be like, "What?" I'd be like, "Hey, I ordered something for a joke.
But,
I'm not going to use it ever,
Yeah, but
And then you
but it's
use
for a
it.
joke."
yeah, but I would hang mine on the back porch.
Like from the news.
No, I would put
I
little
just-
hooks in its hand.
I just use
Hang
it
it
for
from the-
I just use it for gags.
I'd hang it from the awning.
Not
by-
like that.
Sure you would use it for gags.
Not like that.
Wow.
Titties
It's a
and
fucking. I keep swearing.
It's fine.
It's thrice now.
Why are you fucking counting?
Cause
Fucking fuck.
I've been trying not to at all.
Right, because
Yeah.
you'll get beaten with a belt.
I won't. That won't happen. But my parents will say Thor,
Well, quit saying the
and
fuck
I'll go.
word.
Oh no.
Yeah. Will they just say Thor? Is that? I imagine there's more to what you're saying.
Disappointedly.
Adam, did you look up something specific to go to this, or is this just what the front page of Wish is like?
This is what the front page of Wish
that
is
was
like.
$2.
What?
Oh, I know, that's the thing that she's wearing. I thought that
Yeah.
was like a gross, weird,
Sex doll.
poorly molded woman.
Also,
Whoa, go up. 30 speeds. 30 speeds.
Whoa!
Whoa!
That was
I need my 30 speed
There was a
vibrator.
picture of a real life woman, and I thought she was poorly molded.
Wait a minute.
Just Xbox controller?
Why are they $200?
Yeah, what
Xbox
the
hates
fuck?
you.
Yeah, but those are normally like $60.
Yeah.
Xbox still hates you.
That's a fact.
If it was the Pro controller, it would I think those are already almost.
Those are almost $200.
Yeah, they're quite expensive.
Whoa, look, it's Genji's sword.
That's a sword if ever I heard of one.
I haven't.
That thing's goofy.
It is. Most Overwatch shit is goofy.
I've never seen how goofy Genji's sword looked.
It has like a blade. It has like a.
It has a
thing in
tiny
the
spike on it, just in case the main blade wasn't enough. You can put a second little knife in them.
It's like a rabbit knife.
Shit,
It's
what was I gonna
rabbit
look up? Fuck.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You s-
Oh, markers.
You seen the
Speaking of
transformer
which,
that's that?
do you guys like digital art or physical art more?
I've been doing a lot of physical art because digital art's.
I enjoy making little pictures with my phone more than I do with my hands because it's easier.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't draw.
I don't have my art style doesn't feel right on digital.
Yeah.
Because I want to sketch things more.
Right. I think your digital art's good though. Like not even just like your editing, like your actual like art.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just prefer to be able to use the natural curvature of my wrist, which is what I do. I plant my hand in one place and go back and forth with my Italian speaking voice.
Are you proud of that one?
No,
Okay, good.
no, I wasn't talking about like the how Italians
I mean,
meme. That was a piece of shit meme, but
But
like.
you were doing it.
Well, yeah, but I was just because I was doing my hand motion. 'Cause
right.
that's what I do. But then you're like, you fucking bitch.
Like Michael Jackson does. But like, and there's fucking.
Whoa!
I think
Why's
it's
everything gotta be about Michael Jackson?
because I love him and he's innocent of all charges.
Yeah, he's a very innocent boy.
But like sometimes he'll do like the fuck you like chin flick like
Oh.
fuck you,
Good man.
fuck you.
He's funny.
Little up yours.
Why is there
action.
so many sex shit
I think
on
it's because you
Wish?
search them.
No, I clicked on it once and now it's all over my feed.
Oh, I mean,
Look, there's a Kingdom Hearts play.
As a sex toy favorite, I did see the what see.
I gotta unlock myself.
That's
Speaking of which, Kingdom Hearts, what are your opinions?
no.
Not very good, but I'm playing it.
Yeah, it's funnily bad.
Don't like it.
What if
Don't
someone
play
had a
it.
comically large chastity belt and they had to unlock it with a keyblade?
That'd be really funny.
You heard the man. Go away.
Okay. like the end of Robin Hood Men in Tights,
Yeah.
but like they just have to get Sora to point his little laser beam in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
you know what?
What do I know?
I think it's time to end this.
Yeah.
It's long enough.
Is it?
How long have we been doing it?
51 minutes.
Yeah.
That's certainly a length.
It is. So, how about y'all keep being good?
What if I go?
You poked it.
Whoa!
Everybody say your goodbyes. It
Uh.
was nice having you, Sammy and Thor boy.
I am now a guest. 2 episodes in, I am the only guest allowed.
What?
Thor, I'm pretty sure this is going to be
Apparently.
mostly you and me.
I know. He said thanks for coming and something else. It sounds like we're guests. I live here now.
Yeah. Yeah, we're recording in a room where there's a bed, so you just sleep there. And whenever I need you, I can just come and wake you up and you do it.
I don't want to sleep there.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Too
That
high up.
scary dog.
It's too high up for Thor.
That's true. I am a very short boy.
Say goodbye, Sam.
Goodbye, Thor.
Goodbye, Sam. Never see you again.
Bye. Don't know how I'm getting home.
I hope you
You aren't.
fall. Goodbye.
Because I live here too.